MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Rams. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
Now into the box, Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
1 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set and the 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around and he throws it away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now here's the first offering. Mack is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Softly hit out to short. And one gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Rogers. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. Green has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 home. There goes the runner. On a line to shortstop. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now into the box is number 19. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Number 19.
Here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, number 25. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the steal when he's on base.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. All even now, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Luke Johnson. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-2.
2-2's the count.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Dylan Carlson.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Miles Michaelis. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next up is Tommy Edman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Third inning, no score to this point. Popped up. Johnson has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Next to dig in, Edmundo Sosa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Struck out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now at the plate, here is Chase Patterson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Chase Patterson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, number 34. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Next to hit, Mack. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, number 31, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Hops this one up. Arenado trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Arenado has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And there's ball two now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Shot toward right center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 home.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. One and one. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Rogers.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now another 0-2.
Ball outside.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
To the plate now, number 19. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in now, number 25, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So next to bat will be Taylor Moser. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
That brings in Tommy Edman, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander loosen up in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. Mack has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Next to stand in is Edmundo Sosa. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now it'll be Taylor Moser. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Pitch on the way. Ground balls, and oh, this is off the second base bag, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Luke Johnson, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0.
Outside. That's the ball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll too.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next, it'll be Chase Patterson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the dive. There's one. Safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Luke Duncan will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. First offering. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now to the plate, here is Mack, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
And he'll dive back in. Standing in now, number 31. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Wooten is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him. This is in the air to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set, and the pitch. Harrison Bader is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He went down on strikes last time up. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-0 on the way.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 51 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. At the plate, Miles Michaelis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
4 runs here in this half inning. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Moser is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On to the bottom of inning number 6. St. Louis is out in front, 6-2. Kwang Young Kim is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Now to bat, number 31, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The first baseman, number 31.
Pitch on the way, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kim rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in next, Rogers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Bader is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 19.
Next, here is number 19. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Number 25.
So here is number 25. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Stepping in once again is Edmundo Sosa. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. And now in the box, Taylor Moser singled in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Taylor Moser.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
The third baseman.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Luke Johnson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Patterson.
So the next to bat will be Chase Patterson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that time.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball. Outside.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting.
Garrett Wolf will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting. Garrett Wolf.
From the stretch. And they're runners at the corners now. Ball 2 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
On the ground up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So now here is Mack. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Edman will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cards lead it 6-3. Jonathan Foster will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. That misses 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-1. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Fourth home run here in the early going, as it is now 7-3.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The batter, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 8-3.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Mobley is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
In now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Popped up. Number 19 over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Next up, Dylan Carlson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two and 0. This pitch is popped up. Johnson shading to his right, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 8-3. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 31, and they could use a spark from him here.
The first baseman, number 31.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
See ya.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now the pitch. Down and away, ball one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Taken, strike two. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, number 7.
Ready now is Rogers. Flew out last time up. First offering. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, number 19.
Next, it'll be number 19. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Lars Nootbaar will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Lars Nootbaar.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. High pop up. Johnson moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And stepping in, Edmundo Sosa. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moser able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Luis Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Luis Garcia.
So striding in to start the 9th is number 25, and they could use a spark from him here.
25.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You're a ball, 1 strike.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, Taylor Moser.
So stepping in is Taylor Moser. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Luke Johnson waits on deck. Here it is on 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a sinker not close as this misses down and away for ball 4.
The batter, the third baseman, Luke Johnson.
So next to hit is Luke Johnson, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Chase Patterson. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 8-3 is today's final. St. Louis wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Miles Michaelis gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy.
It's a characteristically cold night at Oracle Park in San Francisco, conjuring the now distant memory of the stick. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Rams and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now to the plate, here is Mack. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, number 6.
First offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 31.
So now to the plate, number 31, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 2-1. Runner goes. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third with none out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Cueto pauses. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, number 19, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the box now, number 25. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Wilmington leads it 3-0. Justin Zeminski, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Steven Duggar.
Now here it comes. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. La Stella can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. From the belt, the pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Rams are out in front 3-0. At the plate now is Luke Johnson.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Cueto sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
At the plate, Chase Patterson. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Standing in now, Justin Zeminski. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Wilmington is out in front 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Belt. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Brandon Belt.
Now here's the first offering.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it is on 3-0. Late that time for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Now the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Batting in, the right fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. First and second now, one man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Ready on 1 and 2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Johnny Cueto, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2's all over the place, 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mack. He singled in his first AB.
Number 6.
Cueto gets the sign. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 31.
Stepping in next, number 31. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now pitch on the way. 2-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a flare out toward right center. La Stella ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
Now at the plate, Rogers. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Next to hit is Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Left side, but well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And now number 19, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there, staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, number 25, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cueto pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Taylor.
Digging in will be Taylor Moser. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way, and Cueto starts him out with strike one.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Slater is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Luke Johnson.
Into the box, Luke Johnson. He bounced out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Softly hit down the line to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Into the box now, Chase Patterson, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here comes the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. LaStella fields it cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter. Brandon Belt struck out in his first at-bat.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Buster Posey now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
At the plate, Lamont Wade, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
2 on, 2 out, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate is Justin Zeminski.
Leading off for the Rams, the pitcher, Justin Zeminski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Fouled off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Very weakly on the ground.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Stepping up is Mack, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, number 31, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Cueto will go to first. Runner back safely. The 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. The 2-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. To Crawford for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
For the Giants, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
He's set, and the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A little bouncer. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded to the right. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Steven Duggar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with his fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now to the plate. Rogers struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dominic Leone takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
52, Dominic Leone.
Number 19 stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Number 25 will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Up next, number 25. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Shot toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now to the plate, Taylor Moser, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Runner at first here, one man out. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
The 2-1 is strike two swinging. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Luke Johnson, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
2-0, here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wade finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Mobley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Chris Bryant now, lifted in the air out towards left center. Rogers is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Striding in is Buster Posey, singled in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Lamont Wade, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 19 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
These changes for San Francisco. Now pitching and batting in the seventh spot, number 19. Now playing left field and batting ninth.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Chase Patterson. Now the first pitch. Swing, and there it is. Deep to left, no chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Chase Patterson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Garrett Wolf will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Garrett Wolf.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Mack. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is Slater. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Standing in now, number 31. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run. And they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. The Rams lead this one 6-1. Gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Slater.
The right fielder, Austin.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Steven Duggar. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now back to second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now into the box, number 19. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Three and one.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 25.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So now to the plate, number 25, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Duggar's there for it. 1 out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So now into the box is Taylor Moser. From the stretch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Luke.
Harleen Garcia gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 66, Harlan Garcia.
In now, Luke Johnson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the stretch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The payoff pitch one more time.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Next up is Chase Patterson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Line down the left field line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Ready on 0-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch popped up. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Wilmington is on top here, 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 51 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 51. Now playing second base and batting 9th, number 32.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Sinker, 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Johnson is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now. Buster Posey would be next. The 3-0. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. They trail 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Camilo Doval will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Evan Longoria will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Scott.
Number 32.
First pitch on its way. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 6.
At the plate now, Mack. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box, number 31, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Rogers, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Slater is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next to dig in, number 19. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. First delivery to him.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Count even at 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking ball.